Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am taking matrices. Here I am covering ICSE Class 10 exam series with previous year questions with their solutions. Alright, it is a very easy topic actually, but students are losing their marks mostly in multiplication of matrices. So let's understand, where we can save our marks. So here some important points, right? So matrices are nothing but the arrangement uh, of this element. Let's say I have element 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so when I write this way in square bracket, it is called the matrices. These are called rows and column. These are, I mean, row 1, row 2. Okay, this is column 1, column 2. All right, so there are two rows and two columns here, so it is called 2 by 2 matrix. All right, only one row, then it is called the row matrix. Only one column, then it is called the column matrix. All right, the square matrix has number of rows and number of columns are same. All right, so here it is 3 by 3 matrix they have given. Now when number of rows and number of columns are not same, then it is rectangular matrix. All right, when all the elements are 0, it is called the 0 matrix. When only these diagonal elements are present, okay, other than those are zeros, then it is called a diagonal matrix. And identity matrix or unit matrix is a special kind of diagonal matrix where the diagonal elements are 1 and the other elements are 0. All right, so it is called the identity matrix. All right, now transpose of matrix, when you when you change the rows to column and columns to row, then it is called the transpose of matrix. So when you see here 1 2 5 changes into column here, and this 2 3 6 again, this is the second column, right? So it is transpose of the matrix. So remember that A transpose of transpose is nothing but the matrix A, because you are making it row to column and again column to row. So it is same matrix. Alright. Addition or subtraction of matrix possible only when they are of the same order. Remember this. Okay. Otherwise you cannot add or subtract the matrix if order is different. Multiplication with a real number. When you multiply any matrix with any real number, so you have to multiply each element with that real number. Alright. Now multiplication of two matrices. So here, if it is order x into v and it is b into a, then the product matrix has the order x into a. Now here remember this, okay? When the rows and columns are same, then only you can multiply the matrix. Otherwise you cannot do it. Remember this, very important point. Now see, here when I want to multiply, what do I have to do? This first row if I take, then I have to consider the first column. So A into P plus B into R. Okay, the first element of first row, first element of first column, second element of first row and second element of first column. Alright, so and you have to add them, so you will get this. Now same, take the first row only and now take the second column. So A into Q plus B into S, so you will get this. Alright, the second element. Now here C into P, now you have to do with same thing with the second row. So C into P plus D into R, right? And then C into Q plus D into S. So here students are making a lot of mistake while doing this multiplication. Okay, remember you have to multiply first this into this. Okay, next you have to take the same row and multiply this and this, and then you have to add them. All right, make sure practice well, okay, so that you can avoid all the mistakes and you can secure your marks, because it is very easy topic. Now let's understand some mistakes. So here, as I said, multiplication where students are making a lot of mistakes, so practice well. Okay, practice well to perform that correctly. Avoid all the calculation errors. You have to understand the problem, what to do, and you have to use a correct formula. Now, very common mistake when you have to do a square, I mean the square of the matrix. Then students, what generally, let's say if you have this matrix, okay, and you have to do a square. So students what do generally, they are just taking square of each element, okay. Rather, you have to multiply this into this again with the multiplication technique, what we just learned, discussed just now. Alright, so this is very common mistake. You should not make this mistake. Alright, identity matrix you have to take. Let's say if I'll say 2 by 2 identity matrix, then this is the identity matrix. Or 3 by 3, then it is, you have this element 0. Okay, so remember this. I am talking about identity matrix. Alright, so avoid these mistakes and then you can secure full marks in matrices. Now let's solve the question from 2023 paper. Alright, very easy MCQ it is. So here first question is nothing but for multiplication only. See, you have to do 2004 is there. Okay, multiplied by x, y, and the answer is given as 2 negative 8. So now we will apply the multiplication technique. So 2 into x. 2 into x is 2x. 0 into y is 0. Okay. Now 0 into x is 0 plus 4 into y is 4y. Now this is the multiplication of these two. Alright. And which is equals to 2 negative 8. Now you have to equate the first element with this first element. So what does it give? 2x equals to 2, hence x equals to 1. And 4y equals to negative 8. So y is equals to negative 2. Right. So this is my answer for this. Right. I hope you understand this. Alright. Now this is a 3-marker question. Okay. Here we have to find a plus b into a into b plus c minus 49. Alright, where these values are given. Alright, now see, as I said, we have to do it step by step. Okay, be very careful. Questions are really very easy for matrices. Only thing, students are making a lot of mistakes while doing these operations. Alright, so make sure you are doing it correctly. So first of all, I'll find b plus c. So b plus c is what? 1, 2, 2, 4 plus 4, 1, 1, 5. Alright, now when I add them, what do we get? 4 plus 1, which is 5. This is 3, this is 3, and this is 9. Alright, so I found a plus b, b plus c, and now I'll find a. See, now the next operation you have to multiply it by a. So a into b plus c we have to do. Now maintain the order, okay? Maintain the order. It is very much important. So 1, 3, 2, 4 multiplied by 5, 3, 3, 9. Alright. And now when you multiply, so see what you have to do. Take the first row, first column. So 1 into 5. Write this, okay? Don't omit this step. Plus 3 into 3. Now first row, second column. So 1 into 3 plus 3 into 9. Okay, don't omit this step. It is very much important. Now second row, first column. So 2 into 5. 2 into 5 plus 4 into 3. And for second row, second column. So 2 into 3 plus 4 into 9. See, when you write this now, you will get this element same. Okay, see the pattern. So that if you are not getting it, means you are doing something incorrect. Okay, make sure. Now when you do this, when you simplify this, so what do we get? 5 plus 9. Let me just write this. 5 plus 9 is 14. This is 3 plus 9 3 is 27. So you'll get 30 here. Correct? This is 10 plus 12. So you'll get 22. And 6 plus 36. So you'll get 42. Right? So I get the answer of A into B plus C. Alright. And now the last step. Don't forget this. Okay. You have to subtract 49. So let me just write this. A times B plus C minus 49. This gives me. So what I have to do? 14, 30. Copy this correctly. Okay. Again, very common mistake. Now 14. You have to multiply each element of I by 14. So what you will get? Minus. I'm doing it directly. Okay. As of now, I don't have space. So, but you write one more step over there. So 0 and 14. And now when you subtract, what do we get? You'll get 0 here, then 30, 22, and 42 minus 14 is 28. So this is my final answer. Alright. This is my final answer. Hope you understand this. Alright. Now 2022 paper, it was a very easy paper because of the COVID reasons. Alright. So if you see, the MCQ is really very easy. Product of AB of two matrices A and B is possible if the number of columns of A equal to the number of rows of B. Right. You remember this? Alright. Now for the next MCQ, just remember that when you multiply any matrix with the identity matrix, you will get the same matrix. Okay. So here A and I, when you multiply, you will get the same matrix as A, which is this one. Alright. Very easy. Okay. Now 2022, again MCQ question, okay, which is a 2 marker. Now let's understand this. What we have to do, we have to first of all find a 5a and minus bc. So again, as I said, do step by step. So bc, we have to do 2, 4, 0, 3 and 1, negative 1, 2, 1. Be careful when you do multiplication. So first row, first column, 2 into 1. And as I said, don't do shortcuts, write the steps. So plus 4 into 2, because then only you can verify you are doing it correctly. Again, first row, second column. So 2 into minus 1 plus 4 into 1. Second row, first column. 0. I know it is 0, but I'll just write this so that I can confirm that I'm doing it correctly. As I said, I can verify this, right? Now 3 into 2. And now what do I get here? 0 into minus 1 plus 3 into 1. Okay. And now if I write my answer, this is 2 plus 8. So 10, 0 plus 6. So I'll get 6. Minus 2 plus 4, I'll get 2. And this is 3. So this is BC. Now if I'll find 5A. So 5A is what? 5 times 3, 5, 1, 4. What do we get? 15, 25, 5 and 20. And now when I do this, let me just write it here. 5A minus BC. So I have to do 15, 5, 25, 20 minus 10, 2, 6, 3. And when we do the subtraction, this is subtraction, okay. When we do the subtraction, I'll get 5, 23 minus 1 and 70. So which is the correct option? D, right? Okay. Now 2020 paper, we have A given and they have given that A square equals to 3i. So first of all, I'll find A square. So A square is what? X3, Y3 multiplied by again the same. Don't make the square of the element, okay? Now, when I multiply first row, first column, so I'll get x square plus 3y. Again first row, second column, so 3x plus 9. Then second row, first column, so xy plus 3y. And second row, second column, so I'll get 3y plus 9. So we got this. And they said that that is equals to 3i. So 3i is what? Let me just write this. 3i is 3 times 1, 0, 0, 1. So you will get 3, 0, 0, 3. Right? And now if I equate this to, So let me just do it here. So a square equals to 3i, which gives me x square plus 3y, xy plus 3y, 3x plus 9, 3y plus 9, which is equals to 0, 0, 3. And now when I solve this, see, now I don't equate everything, okay? See, I am interested with this. So if I just take this and this, I can equate with 0. So 3x plus 9 equals 0. This gives me 3x equals to minus 9 and x equals to minus 3, right? So I get the value of x. Same way, if I'll say do with this, or I can do with this. So 3y plus 9 equals to 3. So I can take this as 3y equals to negative 6 and y equals to minus 2. So I got the value of x and y, and we have to find that, right? Perfect. Alright. Now this is a 3-marker question, right? So let's do it step by step so that we can avoid all the mistakes. Now as we have to find a square minus 2ab plus b square. So this is nothing but, I'll just write this as 3, 0, 5, 1. See, I can use the identity also, a minus b whole square, but don't do that, okay? Just write this way and then solve it, okay? Because here the intention is you should show the multiplication of matrices. So this is for a square minus 2 times a is 3051 into b minus 4 2 1 0, and now b square. So b square is minus 4 1 2 0 multiplied by same. So minus 4 1 2 0. Alright, and now I'll do this. So multiplication, first row, first column, 3 into 3 plus 0 into 5. Next element, first row, second column, so 3 into 0 plus 0 into 1. Then second row, first column, so 5 into 3 plus 1 into 5. And here it is 5 into 0 plus 1 into 1. Alright, I wrote this. Now we have to multiply first of all this two. So first row, first column, so 3 into 4, right, plus 0 into 1. Then first row, second column, so 3 into 2 plus 0. Now 5 into see, I understood my mistake because of this reason. See, I told you, that's why I am writing this, okay, so that I can catch my mistake here itself. Now 5 into negative 4, this should be negative 4, I wrote positive 4, plus 1 into 1, and now 5 into 2 plus 1 into 0. Alright, now for this one, negative 4 into negative 4 plus 2 into 1, negative 4 into 2 plus 2 into 0 is 0. I don't have space, so I am writing this, okay. Now 1 into negative 4 plus 0 into 1 and 1 into 2 and plus 0. Alright, and now I'll simplify and write the final answer. So here I'll get 0. So this is 9. This is 0. This is 15 plus 5, 20. And I'll get 1 here. Okay. Now the second part. So what do we get here? Negative 12. This is 0. Negative 12 and 0. I'll write 2 here. So negative 12. Then this is 6. This is minus 20 plus 1. So minus 19 I'll get. and then 10, right? And the last one now. So minus 16, minus minus plus 16, 16 plus 2 is 18. This is minus 8. Here it is minus 4, and this last one is 2. And now when I simplify this, so first of all I have to multiply it by minus 2, and then I can add all of them. So let me just quickly write this. See, this is 9, 20, 0, 1. I'll make this plus because I'm multiplying with a negative number here. So I'll get 24 minus 12, 38 and minus 20. Don't forget to change the sign. And here we'll get 18 minus 8 minus 4 and 2. And now when I add them, I'll get my final answer. So 9 plus 24 plus 18. So what do we get? We'll get 51. This is going to be minus 20. This is going to be 34 and 20. So I'll get 54 and minus 17, right? So I'll get my final answer for this, right? See, if you do step by step so that you can avoid all the mistakes and you will score 3 marks. Though this is very easy, though SimSet is very easy, but there are a lot of chances where you can make a small mistake and the whole answer will be incorrect. So do practice. Alright? Okay. Now interesting question from 2019 paper. Alright, it is a 4 marker. Now what they say here, this matrix multiplied by m, one more matrix, and that gives you 6i, where m is a matrix and I is the unit matrix, in order 2 by 2. So what is the order of matrix m? So we know that it should be, see, it is the final answer in 2 by 2 matrix. So this should be also 2 by 2, right? So the order of this matrix m is 2 by 2. Alright, so you have to write the first answer. And now let's say m is nothing but, so what I'll do, I'll let m is nothing but a, b, c and d. Alright, I'll take this way. And then I'll find this value. So what do we have? 4 minus 1, 2, 1 into a, b, c and d equals to 6i. So 6i is 6006, right? So this is given to us. Now let's multiply. First row, first column. So you'll get 4a. Correct? 4a plus 2c. Here, first row, second column. So 4b plus 2d. Then second row, first column. So minus a plus c. And second row, second column. So minus b plus d. Now this is equals to 6006. Alright. Now you have to equate this. So what do we get? Let me write it. 4a plus 2c equals to 6. And now when I divide all of them by 2. So what do I get? I'll get 2a plus c is equals to 3. Now minus a plus c equals 0, right? When you equate. So you get a equals to c. When you put this, then what do we get? See here. If you put a, c equals to a, then you'll get 3a equals to 3, and then you'll get a equals to 1. When you get a equals to 1, a equals to c. So you can say c is equals to also 1. Correct? Now we have to solve the second one. So now 4b plus 2d equals 0. Right? So when I divide both of them by 2, I'll get 2b plus d equals 0. And here I have minus b plus d equals 6. When I do elimination, okay, so what do I get? I'll just make it plus minus and minus. So I'll get 3b equals minus 6. So b equals to minus 2. And then I can say d equals to 4. So I got the value of A, B, C, D, but originally I want to find the matrix M. which I have taken A, B, C, D. So don't change this order, okay? So matrix M is nothing but 1, minus 2, 1 and 4. Alright. So I got my answer. Now this is combination of matrices and trigonometry. Alright. So very interesting question. So let's do it. So first of all, see, here it is nothing but multiplying the matrix with the real number. So sin A is any real number. If I multiply, I have to multiply to each of the elements. Alright. So I'll get sin square A minus sin A cos A. Let sin A cos A, then sin A cos A and sin square A. Okay, so I got this for when I simplify this two. Now when I do the same thing for the second part of this. So what do we get? Let me just write this. Cos square A. This is cos A sin A. So I can write this as sin A cos A only. Right? Then this is again minus sin A cos A. And this is cos square A. Correct? And now we have to add them. So when I add them. So sin square A plus cos square A. This is minus sin A cos A plus sin A cos A. Here I'll get sin A cos A minus sin A cos A, and this is sin square A plus cos square A. Now we know the trigonometric identities. Sin square A plus cos square A, that gives me 1, right? Here this 2 will get cancelled out, so I'll get 0. This is again 0 and this is again 1. You have to write the reason that sin square theta plus cos square theta, or sin square A plus cos square A. Let me just write A only. This is 1. Alright? Okay, perfect. Very easy question. Now, 2018 paper, 3 marker question. Alright, we have to find the unknown values of this x and y. Alright, so step by step again. You have to multiply 2 with each of this element. So what do we get? 2x 14, this is going to be 18, and 2y minus 10. Don't forget to multiply 2 with both of them. Common mistake. Alright. Plus 6 minus 7, 4, 5 equals to 10, 7, 22, 15. Do it patiently. Okay. Step by step. So what do we get? 2x plus 6. Here I'll get just 7 when I add them. Here I'll get 22 and this is 2y minus 5 equals 10, 7, 22 and 15. And now what do we get when we equate them? See, I want to find x and y, so I'll just focus on that. So that gives me 2x plus 6 equals to 10. Hence 2x equals to 4 and x equals to 2. So I got the value of x. Same way, 2y minus 5 equals 15. Correct? So what I can say, 2y, let me write 2y equals to 20 and y equals to 10. So very easy question. If you perform all the steps correctly, you will get your answer correct. Alright? Okay. Now 3 marker question. So we have to find the value of AC plus B square minus 10C. So let's do it step by step. So I'll write this AC plus B square minus 10C equals. Now 2, 3, 5, 7. This is A. C. So 1, 0, minus 1, 4. Then plus B square. So B is 0, 4 minus 1, 7 multiplied by same. So 0, 4 minus 1, 7 and then minus 10c. So minus 10 and c is 1, 0 minus 1, 4. Make sure you are not making any mistake when you copy this matrices. Alright, otherwise you'll do everything incorrect. Now let's multiply. First row, first column. So 2 into 1 plus 3 into minus 1. This is 2 into 0 plus 3 into 4. Then second row, first column. So 5 into 1 plus 7 into minus 1. Then 5 into 0 plus 7 into 4. Plus. Now here 0 into 0 plus 0 into minus 1. Correct? Then see, this is 4 into minus 1. Now 0 into 4 and plus 4 into 7. Now for this minus 1 into 0 plus 7 into minus 1 and minus 1 into 4 plus 7 into 7. Okay, and then minus I'll multiply it by 10. So 10, 0, minus 10, 40. So we get this. And now when I simplify, okay, so what do we get? Let me just write this. This is minus 3 and plus 2. So I'll get minus 1. Here 5 and minus 7. So I'll get minus 2. Correct? For this I'll get 0 and 12. So I'll get 12. And this is 28. Plus. Do it carefully, okay? So now what do we get for this one? Here it is 0, minus 4. So I'll get minus 4. This is minus 7. This is 28. And 49 plus 4 is 45. Okay. And now I'll take the minus sign along with that. So I'll write minus 10, 0, 10, minus 40. Alright. And now when I add them. So what do we get? Minus 1, minus 4 is minus 5 and minus 10. So that gives me minus 15. This is 12 plus 28 and 0. So if I'll add, I'll get 40. Minus 2 minus 7 is minus 9. Plus 10 is 1. And this is 45 minus 40 is plus 5. And 28 plus 5, that gives me 33. Correct? So see, if you do it step by step, always you will get the correct answer. Alright. So be patient and solve it properly. Alright. Perfect. Now very interesting question, which is a 4-marker question here. See what they have given. A and B given and A square minus 5B square equals to 5C. Where C is the 2 by 2 matrix which we have to find. Alright. So let me just write this. A square minus 5B square equals 5C. Alright. This is given to me. So now I'll find this. Okay. I'll take LHS, which is nothing but A square minus 5B square. Now I'll find this value by putting this. So 1, 3, 3, 4 into same 1, 3, 3, 4 minus 5 into minus 2, 1, minus 3, 2. Same matrix, minus 2, 1, minus 3, 2. And now what do we have to do? Multiply. So first row, first column. So 1 into 1 plus 3 into 3. 1 into 3 plus 3 into 4. Then second row, first column. So 3 into 1 plus 4 into 3. 3 into 3 plus 4 into 4. Correct? And now minus 5. What do we get? Minus 2 into minus 2 plus 1 into minus 3. Here it is minus 2 into 1 plus 1 into 2. Now minus 3 into minus 2 plus minus 3, sorry, 2 into minus 3. And this is minus 3 into 1 plus 2 into 2. See, I have written this purposely so that I know that I am doing it in a correct way. Alright. And now we have to solve this. So what do we get when I solve this? 1 and 9. So I'll get 10. This is 3 and 12, 15. Here it is 3 plus 12, 15. And this is going to be 9 plus 16. So 25. Okay. Then minus 5 into. This is minus 4. Sorry, plus 4 minus 3. I'll get 1. Then this is minus 2 plus 2. I'll get 0. Here it is minus plus 6 minus 6 0, and this is going to be minus 3 plus 4, so 1. Correct. So I got the identity matrix for this. Now this is what? 10, 15, 15, 25, and I'll multiply this by 5. So minus 5. So what I'll get? Minus 5 0 0 minus 5. Now when I simplify this, so what do we get? This is 5, 15. Here it is 15 and 20. Correct. Now see, the thing is, here they have given it is 5c. So what I'll do, I'll just take 5 common. So I have to divide each of them by 5. Remember, multiplying the real number. So here dividing by real number. So 1, 3 and 3, 4 I'll get. So basically this is when I write this as 5c. So c value is what? I'll write my final answer here. So c is equals to 1, 3, 3, 4. Right? So this is my final answer. I hope you understand this question. Right? Very easy yet, but we have to be very careful while doing this. Okay? Now very interesting 4 marker question. Alright. So here the matrix B is given and they are saying that x equals to b square minus 4b. So we have to find the matrix x. Once we find the matrix x, we have to multiply it by this matrix AB. Okay, and then we have to find the unknowns A and B. Alright, let's do it step by step. So first of all, what do we need to find? B square minus 4b. So I'll write this. B square minus 4b equals 1183 times 1183 minus 1183. Alright. And now when I multiply, so first row, first column, 1 into 1, 1 into 8, 1 into 1 and plus 1 into 3. Now second row, first column, so 8 into 1 plus 3 into 8. Here what do we get? 8 into 1 plus 3 into 3. Alright. Minus. If you multiply it by minus 4, then I am putting plus sign here, and minus 4 minus 4. This is minus 32 and minus 12. Alright. Now let's simplify. So what do we get? Here 8 plus 1, right? This is 8 plus 1, so I'll get 9. Here it is 1 plus 3, so I'll get 4. This is 8 plus 24, so 32, and 8 plus 9, so I'll get 17. This is 8 plus 9, so I'll get 17. And then if I'll just write this, okay, minus 4 minus 32 and minus 12. So what do I get? 5. This is 0, this is 0, and this is 5, right? So we got the value of x. So this is nothing but the matrix x, okay, as per this given. Alright. Now what I have to do, I have to multiply this x into, see, I am doing this, okay, a b equals to 5. Let me just put a sign over here, okay, 5 and 50. And now x is nothing but 5005 times, you have to do a b. This gives me 550. And now when I multiply this, what do we get? 5a. Here I'll get 5b. This matrix I get, and here it is 5 and 50. So when I compare, so on comparing, I don't have that much space, so I'm directly writing this. Okay, 5a equals to 5, so a equals to 1. And 5b equals to 50, so b equals to 10. So you just show that last step. Okay, how do you get that? So I got the value of a and b. Alright, so we have solved many papers, okay, questions from many papers which are asked. As I said, matrices is very easy topic, but you have to be very careful because there are a lot of chances where you can make mistakes and lose your marks. Alright, it is a very scoring topic, so practice well so that you can achieve out of marks for matrices. Alright, okay, all the best and thank you for watching.